a lot of bag. Just got down my bear bag. Yeah, it's in a garbage bag and everything. But while I'm walking by, I got to show you this. You ready? It stinks. So hold your noses. Calendar. I have to change that though. We're not in September. And there's all these pictures. Ain't this just the fanciest outhouse? It's even got a spot, some toilet paper. Might leave a little roll here. I did bring 2. Didn't realize it. Nice little wooden toilet seat. But yeah, look at that. That's got to be the best looking porta potty I've seen. And for those guys, I was getting yelled at by their wives. There's a sign in there that says, leave the toilet lid up. Can you believe that? In the woods, we rule the toilets. Seats up, folks. I don't know. It's just what the sign says. It's 10 o'clock. So I do have to get moving because I got 6 hours of daylight. Of moving time. The rest of this setting out, I figure, setting up, taking down. Getting where I need to go. But this was home last night. Not sure how much came through on the video. But yeah. I did it. I survived. The moon coming up was gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. We'll walk around now that I can see. Sometimes it's hard to see what's a herd path and what's an unherd path. Oh, that's mush. Would have been nice for some stargazing, but that looks like mush out there. Another beautiful day today. So let me go do what I gotta do. Oh, of course I would put that right on the water. Ugh. So folks, how we doing this morning? Which for me it's afternoon. So over here looking at this little pond, Millman's. A little fun to get to, that's for sure. A little fun to get the water. I got a bucket of water back here for me, so that this way here I can filter out some water without having to go across that little bridge and get my feet wet again. And I have got to find where my coffee cup is. But we're gonna eat. Breakfast today is breakfast skillet, Mountain House. Again, Walmart. It's close by. Just about everybody's got one. So there you go. Hash browns, scrambled eggs, mixed with pork sausage patties, peppers, and onions. I've had it before. It's not too bad. Got my creamy chocolate thing. Let's see. I want a strong cup of coffee. Then while I'm waiting on all this to brew up, break down my camp. I ain't got much to break down, you think about it. Oof. Pot's out of control again. Considering I slept right in the Lucy wants it there. The water is close to boiling by now, so there we go. give you a tour of the lake on my way out, and then we'll continue heading up the trail, head up to Black Mountain, take some shots from up top of there. My one good friend, she was telling me that that's one of her favorite spots, so I definitely gotta try and get some nice pictures, maybe video. But for now, done. All right, folks. Well, all packed up. Before I go throwing that weight on my back, there's the outhouse with all the nice pictures. Updated calendar too. Yeah, this is the trail. Came up that way. When I come back down, I'm gonna go this way. And you see it's not very heavy trafficked. However, we're gonna come down here. No sense spending the night at Millman Pond without looking at Millman Pond. But this is what I had to go over to, just to get water. I learned, don't get it from there. Water comes out yellow. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Tell me this ain't beautiful. Get a little more centralized position. However, I'm not going much farther than that because that's underwater. That water's cold. I came down here earlier to get water to filter and for drinking, but yeah, that's cold. I took my socks off because I didn't want my socks to get soaked. But look at that. It's amazing. Look at that bright blue skies. Don't adjust your screen, folks. That's the sky. Here, find the one lonely cloud. Today's itinerary is to make it up Black Mountain and back down, and to make one of the campsites down along Lake George, praying that there's at least one available, it being Labor Day weekend and all. A lot of people should be leaving today, so should have some spots. This is Millman Pond, folks. Just a hair over a mile up past Fishbrook. Now the crappiest part of backpacking, putting the backpack back on and hiking with it. Especially considering my weight's 30 pounds. I'm fat. Well, huskies. And out of shape too. But you know what? Let's do it to it. Hi. So, I was walking along this part of the trail. Look to my left. As you may have saw when I spun around, it opens up down here. Oh my God. Now this is pretty. That water's so clear. Really hope the GoPro can pick that up, but that is some crystal clear water. Look at that view, folks. Fall. Adirondacks. Lake George. Look at that. First, I ain't even gone too far, because I believe the rock was just over a little yonder there. And look at that, already a beautiful view. Stunning. Well, while I'm on the flats, semi-flats, thought I'd talk. So that's what I like to call. It's a, well, I didn't call it. I heard it from another YouTuber, Harper's Terry. Peak of views. You get starting more of them as the leaves drop. But quick question before I go up that hill, y'all don't want to listen to me huff and puff. What do y'all think about when you go backpacking if you go solo? What do you do to keep yourself entertained? I talk to myself, listen to music, and enjoy the scenery, but what are some quirky things you do? Anything strange? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, let's continue our journey. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already or not, but I haven't been this far. Farthest I've ever gone was Fishbrook Pond. And then I went around Fishbrook Pond to the East Side Trail, which we will come out next to at some point. That's an easy spot. It's flat. There's plenty of porta-johns. So that's the goal, to hit that area. Well, did I just go down a rabbit hole? Because, I mean, it definitely looks like the path. Well, folks, let's change the name of the show, Lost with Larry. I am thinking about doing Outdoors with Larry, because I walk through my eyes, not necessarily my walking all the time. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, there's markers right there. Yeah, I'm on the right one. I actually have a water crossing. This must be a pain in the butt when it's really flowing. Guaranteed to get wet. Let's keep this recording. This way here might make funny content. Yep. Ooh. Man. The way the light is shining through this it's stunning. This is definitely some beautiful creations. And I get to enjoy it. And share it. I mean, look at that. Look, it looks bright. That's just the outside of, what's the name of this pond? Lapland Pond. And I guess you go up a little bit, there's a trail down to it with another lean-to. Maybe if possible we could get a view and just kind of see what it would have looked like to spend the night there. I must admit, folks, that wasn't too bad last night sleeping out like that. I didn't have to worry about packing up my tent. But you never know. Maybe someday I can afford the carbon fiber tent. Something that weighs about a pound or less. Combine that with a nice warm, toasty blanket setup, 2 pounds. 1 pound each. Top quilt, under quilt. Because yes, I do want to get into doing some hammocking. Pick a view. And I want to make sure I'm toasty on that. And I figure go cold weather for the sleeping gear. Is if it's real nice, I got other things that I can bring that's light. Use the underquilt though, and as long as that part of me is warm, I'm good. And it was funny last night at lean-to. Every time I'd hear the wind, it sounded like there was a car going by. Strange. But I haven't seen, once I got out past and made that right to head out this way, I haven't seen a single person. And oh boy, I know a couple friends. If I had them at the spot where I was at last night, we'd be having fun with that echo. That was something else. There you go. I mean, I could hear it clear as day back. And speaking of noise, other than my clob hobbering and yapping, it's silent. Occasional bird, but it's quiet. Real quiet. I wonder if this used to be any bigger. But I ain't walking down there, that's mush. I only walk in mush if I have to walk in mush. And that's a mush I don't have to walk into. I am gonna have to take off my hoodie soon. It's pretty. Maybe ditch the hat. Oh, it looks like these ferns are starting to die off for the year. There's probably Skeeter Central over this way. Whew. Yeah, it was something else seeing all those people at Fishbrook Pond. You had two people on the north side. You had a family with, what looks like a 3 and a dog on the west. They had a couple hammocks strung up. Large group of Boy Scouts. There had to have been at least 20 or so of them. Then you had the one that I think he may have already been laying down and resting inside his. That one I know for sure is a Walmart backpacking tent. It's the tubular one. Outdoor gear review. Good channel. Check it out. Luke had tested one out and not so good. And of course the customer helpline wasn't very much better either. It's a hit or miss with those. The one-man backpacking tent that I have, that I got in that about 4 years ago or so. So far it's held up in all kinds of rain. I'm happy with it. After a while, I might have to throw a coating of sealer on it. Eventually, I want that ultralight stuff. Use that for people that have never done it, don't have any gear, want to do it. We'll start you off with what it's like. Cheap gear. I mean, it's pretty durable. So far, everything's holding up to me. The only problem I got is my damn stove. Keeps wanting to fire overwards. Well, so far, trail's nicely marked. That's been there a while. Tree's growing into it. Or it's growing into the tree. I think maybe if it's gonna be another nice night, I might sleep with no tent again. We shall see. Oh, so far, I'm enjoying this beginning walk. This is a nice, relaxing stroll. I'm able to yibber, yabber, yibber, yabber, yibber, yabber. But who else am I going to talk to? Alright, so made it to the intersection. Got our choice. We're going to follow the blue markers, get off the yellow here. Go on the Black Mountain, and we go that way just about a mile or so. It's this is Pike, no, that's Pike Brook Road, but this is that other pond I was telling you about. There's a lean-to up there. Maybe one of these days we'll go and we'll do that one. We'll save that one for another day. Today, we're going this way. We are turning off the yellow and going on the blue to Black Mountain Ponds, Black Mountain Point on Lake George. Let's go see what we can see and do what we can do. Strangely, it sounds like somebody's running a lawnmower. And by the looks of the map, it goes right around. So if we get any more views, I'll bring you back. Don't want to spoil it just yet. But what I'm looking to behind y'all is beautiful. Another one of, what do you call it? Black Mountain Ponds. Now I understand the S. We're gonna take a little detour. Climb down to this little rock. Then I'll give you the grand review. No peeking. No peeking. Bam. Look at that, folks. While I'm here, I'm gonna fill up on water, do some major hydrating, and then make sure I got 2 fresh things of water to go. And there's a lean-to around here. We'll check that out. It's on the way, so we can check that out. Alright, well, I figured this might be a good time to show you what water system I brought with me. It's a Katahdin. It's a pump. A little bit heavier than my Sawyer. But it's a lot more convenient. Always stay hydrated. Alright, folks. Well, not that you'd actually know, but we did pass out the one, the lean-to up here at the second Black Mountain Ponds. But there was a couple that was going up to inspect it, and I didn't want to intrude videotaping and talking. But it's definitely one I'd like to spend the night at. The setting is pretty cool. It's up on its own little knoll. Kind of like a King of the Castle thing, overlooking the pond. Imagine the views. Not too shabby. There's spruce trees in front of it. So far, this side of the trail, I've passed two couples. Don't know which trailhead they got this from. They're going the opposite direction I am. And I checked my stats. I'm moving a little slow. Roughly about a mile every hour or so. That's why the road along Lake George is gonna be sweet. That's flat. I can definitely make up time there. But if I can get down there, find a camp spot for the night, then I should be able to be back to my car before it rains. We shall see. And hope. There's both groups. I'm assuming they're couples that I see walk past. Had day packs on. Go up Sleeping Beauty, not as much, and Prospect Mountain. Well, you sure as ain't seeing nothing. There's lots of people on there. They drove. This trail is definitely twisty-turny. Sometimes I gotta look back to make sure I'm going forward. I hear more people. Maybe I get an idea as to the trailhead they all coming from. That's a big rock. Alright, well, don't want to be too loud. I got people down there. They might think I'm a little weird, but I am a little weird. We're just crossing the, this is the trail marker. I'll be coming back, going down that way where those people are. But for right now, we're going up Buck Mountain. So let's see how it goes. Okay, folks, I've made it to the top. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me stand still for a moment. But I guess up there is a wind turbine. I have never been to the top of this, so you guys are gonna view it with me. Y'all gonna come along my first journey up Black Mountain. First, I have ran into a little snafu. I lost, well, I didn't lose it, but capped, my bottle broke. I've got 2 bottles, but would have been nice to be able to carry 2 liters. Sounds like a helicopter. The view is amazing though. I might need to get down soon. Those are a little dark. And they're coming right at us. They weren't lying. Guess we're going. All right, whether you come down or come up on this back end trail, make sure to take in these little views. This is from the south end. All those little islands. I don't know what the name of the mountains are. Anybody know? Pop them down in the comments. This is the southern end down in Lake George. Alright, so here we are coming down. I'm going to be going down that way in a second. But if you just jump up here, just for a moment. Huh, I wonder what the garden's for. Down below, Black Mountain Ponds. Lake George again. This is black, that might be buck. Alright. Down we go. Down, 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 down. Sometimes it feels... my knees are hating me right now. Yep. They're starting to ache, and I didn't bring any ibuprofen. Live and let learn, right, folks? So, note to self, ibuprofen. And a couple extra bottle tops. Yes. Back down the winding zigzag I go. I survived. Oh, with heartburn too. Make sure I still got all my water. That would suck to lose. Okay, we got it. Now I got another 1.8 miles that way. Because that, if you remember correctly, that's the way we came in. We want to go this way. With it being downhill and flat, it should make up good time. Right now it appears I am averaging a mile an hour. Key things to do: slowly save up, get lighter gear, and then also lose weight. That'll come more hiking. Oh, well, that's at least good of them to put. Noticing, hey, listen, this might not be the way you just came up. That was nice of, but for us, well, we're going this way. We're gonna go spend the night on the lake. God willing, there's a spot. He provided us with that beautiful spot up on Millman Pond. That was real nice. Ideally, an open view would have been great, but you get what you get, right? Point is to enjoy it. Got a couple hours left till sunset. All goes nicely, I might get to a spot before it gets dark. Because I really don't feel like tackling Erebus today. No. We'll just see how my legs go to that point. Because there's 2 turnoffs. Two different trail marks. One adds a bit, and the other one takes away. But they're both up. Gee, now that I'm back out of the wind, I'm starting to get warm again. That looks nice. Big old rocks. I think I might be developing another blister. Hard telling, not knowing. It is quite breezy. I think the first thing I'm getting is a new backpack. I don't think this one fits me right. I need it to just be able to be a little bit higher, and the shoulders don't go down that far. So I might have to hit one of these outfitters and, hey, let's fit me with a backpack. I want light. Then either keep this one for somebody comes along, doesn't have anything, give it away. Lots of things. Just gonna take some time. Need a new one first. Alright, we're just walking through this green tunnel here of evergreens. So I will shut you off, conserve battery power, and get back to you when you have something to chitter chat about, or don't know. Just walking down, start hearing some trickling of water. After receiving a phone call, guess I got cell phone service. That was just my farmer friend checking up on me, make sure I'm still alive. Come across this little wooden bridge. It looks real nice. I'm still working my way down towards Lake George. Now that we're out of the little pinies, the deciduous, if I'm using the right term, the trees where the leaves turn colors, which is the reason for this whole entire trip. Right in here, still got a lot of light greens. Top's got a lot of yellows. Some starting to turn reds. If you sat home wondering what to do, should have gotten out. If you didn't get out, those of you that got stuck working, I'm sorry. Hope I was able to bring some enjoyment to your outdoor craves. To those that went out and outdoors, did some activity, kudos. What'd you do? Tell me down below. And if you're still watching, thank you. This part of the trail is definitely a welcomed part. My knees are yelling at me. My hips are yelling at me. Anywhere that could yell at me, just about, is yelling at me. But I must press forward. Because how else am I going to get out of here? It'd be quicker for me to go this way as opposed to going back up. For a second, I thought that was some sort of campsite. I'm like, no, it's way too close. Just the way they fell. All right, we're going back in the pine. Nice little blend over. By golly, folks, I have hit the flat spot. Oh, and my knee is saying, I hate you. Because it's been nothing but downhill, downhill, downhill from the top of Black Mountain all the way down to this shoreline. Now the spot up here says it's got camping. So let's see what it's about. This is definitely well nice and welcomed. Five outhouses, huh? Oh, apparently I came down the wrong trail. .75 miles to Black Mountain Summit. That's a whole lot of up from here. So this must be Black Mountain Point. Well, this is pretty nice. It's a bit windy. Of course, there's nothing to be able to make a fire with. Maybe a small little one. I don't know, we might just call this home for the night. Depending on what these say. If there's nothing to say, no camping. No, this is marked day use. The hunt continues then. Don't need the Encon coming up and yelling at me. Oh, it is real pretty. Come back when there's more. So the last time I came down, it actually came down that direction from Fishbrook Pond. And if memory serves correctly, there are some camping spots farther up. I just passed a whole bunch of them. But in the meantime, this is what I'm walking along. Nice beautiful sunset over the mountains surrounding Lake George. But that was definitely a rough downhill. Down the whole way. My left knee is killing it, screaming at me. But I'd like to get as far as I could possibly get. I'm gonna find a place to camp along the shoreline here, but get a little farther up. So this way here, that's all that less I gotta do tomorrow. This is the trail that I'm looking at.
guessing there's a good chance of getting a campsite up here, considering, well, ones I just passed, they're all empty. That and, well, the docks are in. Man, water's so clear at this end. All right, forward on.